All right. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another stream, another gameplay stream. I'm building the game right now, so it might take a minute, but we'll go ahead and get started with the video stream, whatever. So happy Halloween to everybody out there. Hope you guys are doing well. It's Monday, coming off a nice Bills win, so I'll take it. And yeah, we're going to get started. We're going to do some things today and just hang out with you guys and have a little bit of fun. So just give me a minute to get moving and then we'll get rolling. I don't know how the stream is. It seems like it's buffering. I'm not sure why it's doing that. I've changed around my settings a little bit, so maybe it's a little off, but we'll figure it out. It's weird. How you guys doing today? Let me get overlay. Here we go. So what I'm going to be doing in this stream is playing my franchise with the latest changes to the game. So the game has some new updates that you guys don't have yet on your screen. These lights are bright. Let me turn them down a little bit. That's good. Let's see. So we're going to be doing some gameplay. What am I building? I'm just building the game. Just ran. I have code that's not on Steam yet, so I'm running it through my dev box here. I'm gonna put this on Superstar. Let's see, coach mode off. I think I had this at 6 and 8. Daytime random. I wanted them to come in at 95, but sub out like it's 70. Skip puddle on, injuries on, co-op defense on, controls, no. Let's do Xbox. I had to reset my settings, so they're a little bit screwed up. I like the Vintage Pro. Let's see. Do FPS replays. I could do regular replays too, but you want me to do FPS? I can do that. It's fine. Hats off. Pro fan density. I'll do 50%. I can't wait to get the optimized code because the developer or the publisher, I'm the developer, the publisher, they've actually put in, I'm taking the new sticker or tickers off. The publisher actually has a much more optimized version of the game. So, I got to place in my, I should have a backup of this because I've been backing up my career. Let's see here. Let me bring it over here. Now, let's see if this was the latest, because it says here I'm 4-2, so I should be on week 7. Does that sound about right to everybody? Let's see. So I had a bye week, right? So I went from, it says I'm on week 8. Did I already play that game? I think I did, didn't I? That was against the Liberty. Let me see who this is against. This might be an old file. Hope I didn't lose my last game. Okay, this is an old file. So I played this game already. So I should have, hopefully I might, I hope. Legend Bowl old. 5-9. No, that's really old. Ah, I may have lost my last. Oh, that sucks. I think I might have lost my last career file. That sucks. Let me see. Hold on. YouTube career. YouTube career. This is really old. You know, I would love to start a new career, but I know you guys hate when I do that. Shucks. All right, well, we're not going to sit here and worry about it. We could play that game again. I'm really just doing some play testing. I'm just really messing around and doing some streaming here with you guys. And I did bump up the difficulty, so, you know, keep that in mind. One thing I also want to make sure you guys are aware of, 880 kbps. See, this is so weird. Like when I did like a test of my internet, and for some reason, I have 2 different windows open. Yeah, that's a good point. I could just sim it. All right. So the chat's working. All right, we should be pretty good. Just 1 second. Yeah, simming is a good workaround. I like that idea. All right, so the usual suspects are here. You guys are my hardcore fans of the game, I should say. And I mean, the stream, we're gonna test it out the way it is. I wonder if I should record. If I should record this for. Nah, this will be my recording. Screw it. All right, so we're going to load up the franchise again. We are behind, obviously, with where I thought I was. So just, it is what it is. No worries. We did bump up the actual. So we're going to actually sim this week. Now, I don't know if we had any. I don't know if we had any player wire stuff happen last time. So, all right, we're being offered some stuff here. They've offered us a trade. Grossnickel, his morale is really bad. So let's take a look at our roster. I mean, it'd be nice to get rid of Lavelle. He's 40 years old. But morale's not good, man. Morale makes people want to leave. So what should we do here? You think we should take him or let him go? Because they're giving us a guy who's a 80 overall and he's 22 years old. And his contract's not too crazy. It's 3.8 versus 2.3 mil. I don't know. What do you think we should do? I'm thinking not take him only because it's going to destroy my morale. And right now my morale's doing pretty decently. So I don't know. Oh, by the way, I do have this where's that? Here, let's see. We do have that tweet. I'm sure you guys know about it. So we're going to be sending keys out. The thing, though, that's kind of interesting, though, is like it's hard to get people to see my stuff. You know, like take the younger guy, you think? I think I took him. Yeah. Pretty sure I got the right guy on there. Let's take a look, double check here because I hit the wrong button by accident, so hopefully I didn't screw him up. That was an RDE. All right, we got this dude in. We're gonna start him instead, and while we're here, we might as well take a look at our overalls. Everything's looking pretty good. Yeah, my publisher, they don't get Steam cuts. So knowing them, they probably, I don't think they're going to want to retweet that. But I don't know. I've never asked them. So did we lose last week? I didn't even check. Oh, we won. So all good because we did win that game. So we'll take that. We're playing Monday night during this matchup. Now, this this build here has all the latest changes with the latest fixes, and you guys haven't gotten that yet. This is version 1036. The public version that's out right now is 1035. What up, Derek? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Playing some Legend Bowl.
Let's get a good one in, fellas. We are playing today.
Bump the volume up a little bit. All right, we're gonna kick. We're gonna defer. Ah. So I'm gonna try to play this game, and I'm also gonna be streaming with you guys. So, whoops! Please, somebody get him. Thank God. That was close. Too close for comfort. But yeah, I put that tweet out today. I felt like we should, you know, actually there's a guy, Don Periochi, I think is how you say his name. He's one of the fans of the game reached out, and he good D. He wants to donate 2 keys. So he bought 2 keys during the sale. 2 Steam keys, and he wanted to donate them. I was right there too. So I figured I'd throw in 3 more keys and make it a 5-key giveaway. The only thing is, I don't know how many people are going to actually see the tweet. I went ahead and retweeted it out on all my different accounts. So, you know, that's hopefully going to get people to see it. But, you know, it's so hard. Like, I don't have that big of a reach with this game. And that's one of the things that's really hard about being an indie game developer is you don't have visibility, you know? Like, you guys all know me from the All Pro Football editor, and then those who follow my channel. But it's all good, though. I mean, little by little, trying to spread the word. But I think the game's good enough to where if it can get to people, you know, it should gain some traction. We shall see. We shall see. But I wanted to do this franchise because it's been a while. Oh, that was a great pass. Great pass. I want to see that again. He was like, he threw it right before the guy got to him, and then the guy kind of pushed him. Which is actually pretty good because Dakota, he's not a mobile QB, so for him to throw a quality strike while moving. Spin move, baby. Get off me. So, studio update. We are obviously porting still. The game's, you know, we're trying to get it on all the consoles. So, Switch is the big one. I mentioned to you guys in the last stream that Phenomenal View was doing about the Switch. Switch is really hard to get to run fast, but, you know. Oh my God, that was a horrible throw. Where am I at? I'm gonna go for this. I haven't played the game since we updated the running stuff. So I'm curious to see how it plays. Yeah, the Switch is the hard part about the Switch though is that it's very underpowered compared to other, especially next gen. I mean, Switch is actually like last gen, right? It's comparable to the Xbox Series X, I guess. I don't know, PS4, right? So it's an older. It's got some age to it. Yeah, that'd be cool, man. If your son loves the Bills. I mean, the Bills are really good right now. So, hey, what's going on, Gerald? Welcome to the stream. Oh my God. I caught that and then I dropped it. I jumped way early. So what are we doing here? 4th and 19. The wind's in our face. We're going to go ahead and punt this. Oh, he took it out. That was dumb. Kenny Henkel. Five wide. Just trying to throw on me. Yeah, the Switch is a great console. It really is. It's just not that strong, you know. And this game takes nice. It takes some CPU power, but that's why I can't wait to get my hands on the actual publisher copy that they're working on, because that one's going to have a more optimized, much more optimized game. And like he was even telling me today, oh God, what's going on, Super Bowl tournament? He was even telling me today that I was telling him that, hey, why don't we try to disable the replays and some of the features that run in the game to see if we can get FPS up on the Switch. Oh my God, I totally just blew that play. And he was telling me that the replays are negligible now. Turning them on or off does nothing. So he's gotten the replays to a point where turning them fully on does not, what he's saying, doesn't bring down FPS at all. That was cool to hear. That was cool to hear for sure, because that means that we don't have to worry about that anymore. Which, if that's the case, I may pull out the whole FPS thing, but we'll see. Get up, get up. I'll tell you what, they're running the ball a lot better. They really are. They're doing a better job running the ball. How's the stream connection, by the way? Because it's weird, man. Like, I did the wizard on OBS, and for some reason, it did it like a 10, like I'm trying to do like a 10K type of stream. I don't even know. I don't know why it does that. You know what I think the issue is with my internet is because I'm on broadband. You know, that's the only option I really have here. It goes up and down. It fluctuates. So the fact that it fluctuates means that no matter what you set it at, no matter what your best speeds are, or even your average speed, it doesn't really matter, because if it continues to drop like that, then when it drops, it's going to hurt your connection no matter what you have your speed set at.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh, good. Rattled. I always try to catch the ball.
Let's push it back, defense.
I'm going to wait back here to see. Thank you. Thank you. No, it wasn't when I updated it. It was when I ran the wizard. The actual wizard. There's a wizard that will auto configure your settings. Because my stream was just having issues and I just didn't know. Oh my God, come on. They came at me like dogs. That's not cool. But this running, you guys don't even have the running code yet, do you? Like, as far as the public release? It's crazy because I'm totally like banking. I'm banking. Oh my God, you saw that? Wow. I actually pulled off the move too. I dove like right through this guy right here. Cause I was this dude and I dove right through him to try to get the tackle, but he had the spin move going. He spun me right out. Wow. The running is so much better. Like, teams that run the ball actually, I mean, I don't even know how good this team is running the ball. Oh, they got a 90 halfback, man. Who is this guy? Snorton. That's a cool name. That's the QB. Watkins. Jamison Watkins, 28 years old. He's a 90. 94 speed. He's a beast. And the Eagles are 5-3. The running code. What do I mean by the running code? The latest version. The one that we worked on to fix the blocking, the paths. You guys don't have that yet. That's the one I'm talking about. I don't think you have that. That's in this next build that I'm currently on. You're not big on trades, but if you add Legend Bowl 2, how about only 3 per year in position and position? Oh my God, I got stuck. Here's the thing with trades, like everybody's, and this is the problem that I think that we have as gamers. I needed a good stiff arm there. He wouldn't pull it off. This is the problem. I'm going to leave that on the screen. This is the problem we have with gamers, as gamers, of football games. Whenever we look at, first of all, we've been playing, a lot of us are older, right? We've been playing these games for decades, right? And football games are not brand new, right? Football games have been out since the dawn of the gaming, right? Period. Like there's been football games out from the beginning of time. So they've evolved over time. We've had a number of different iterations and games that are out there that we consider to be the standard, right? And I also know that we have the sport, right? We have, oh man, you gotta grab that. Yeah, it's in beta. The thing is that we have like the actual real life too. Like we want trades, we want whatever happens in real life. A lot of us guys on here are definitely sim guys. A lot of the guys who actually, you gotta catch that. A lot of the guys who actually play the game, they're also, there are a lot of casual people that play this game too, right? So it's hard to say what the majority of the people will be. Now, bounce my way. The only thing is, I built this game based off of sim. I want a sim experience. I want to be able to say, this game, I want to be able to like this game for myself, right? So for me, I'm a sim-minded guy, and I want sim aspects. The problem I have with trades, so I guess here's what I was trying to say. When you play another football game, you immediately compare it because it's what you're used to. You compare it to Madden, right? You compare it to all those other games, and those games have trades. They have trades. When my game didn't have franchise, what was the first thing everybody kept complaining about? Franchise. It was like a sore thumb sticking out. You don't have franchise? You don't have yearly stats? That clearly will stick out to myself too. If you don't have franchise, it's gonna be like, well, wait a second, dude. Oh my God, was I moving there? Because there's no reason why I should have thrown that like that. And I had some pressure. But geez. I want to go for it. Get out of the way, ref. So we quickly start to look at, and our brain, I think naturally our brains are built to always look at what's missing, or always complain, right? We're always trying to. It's hard because like the trade stuff, if I can get it all out, I'm trying to get through it. through what I'm trying to say is bottom line is that we're used to seeing those things in other games. And so we immediately want them. And you also want to have more control. That's part of it. Like we want more control over what we can do. The issue that I've had with trades is not that I don't want trades in the game. It's not that I don't ever want to do them or I feel like they're just, I hate them or I have some vendetta against them or I don't. There's nothing about that. The reason why I didn't do trades is well, there's always the time it takes to make stuff, right? And the cost that goes into that, right? And I've been working on this game for a long time, as you guys all know, and I've added in every single piece that I can add in, and adding in any more would be like, I'm just empty. I'm on empty, and I need to get this game on consoles because that's where it's going to tell me if it's going to make any money. I mean, it's made some money on Steam, but not enough to really keep this thing alive. Oh, we got a touchdown. But the thing is, here's the thing about trades. If I were to do trades, my biggest problem with them, because I typically add in whatever I end up like being like sold on, whether I sell myself on it or you guys sell me on it. I've added a lot of stuff to this game over time. And let's see. Put user in timeout. Jeez, I'm getting some spam. Yeah, you don't have full control, which is cool. But the thing that the problem that I have with the trade, I've been trying to get to. I know it takes me a while, especially when I'm streaming. The problem that I have with trades is I've never enjoyed trades on any game. You guys, if you guys have examples of games that did trades well, let me know because I've never found anyone that's done trades well. I've always, there are some, like I think even like Madden right now, if it was Madden, I could be thinking about Madden, or it might be NBA 2K. I'm not sure because I just played a game recently that you only get so many chances to. It is NBA 2K. It is NBA 2K actually. I was trying to recruit Turkaloo, and I was playing an older. Oh my God! You got to block for me, man. I was trying to build the Orlando Magic, and I was playing on the Shaquille O'Neal era, which I think was the Jordan era. Let me just call timeout and throw a bomb here. And I was trying to trade for Turkaloo. Actually, I was trying to pick him up in free agency. It wasn't even trades, it was free agency. But they only give you so many chances to to give him an offer. You only get so many, like per week of the free agency period, you only get X amount. Let's say you get like 5 offers you can give per week. And once you're done with those offers, you can't give anymore. So that's something that I thought was kind of interesting because it was like, okay, you can't just sit there. Because what I always hated about the trades and the trade mechanics for other games, I'm playing like pure trash, by the way. I know I'm talking a lot. This is why people didn't want me to do streams for this series. And I'm down by 14. The only reason why I didn't want to do trades is because I've never found a mechanic that I've liked that wasn't just like you're just batting on the door. You're just knocking on the door all day and you feel like you're going to get the trade no matter what. Like what I would always do is like, let's say a guy wanted $1 million or $2 million for 3 years, whatever it was. Like I would sit there and finagle and I would find a way to, oh man, I had it. I'd find a way. I have a pretty good running back, right? Yeah. I'd find a way to, I swear running up the middle feels even easier nowadays. I'd find a way to finagle my offers to get the guy. Like I would just sit there and bang on the door and be like, okay, you don't want, you know, 1.6 million for 3 years. Okay, then let's try 1.65, 1.7, and I would sit there and do it until I got what I wanted. I always was able to get what I wanted. Like always. So it was like, what's the point of trades? Because the AI is not good enough. And then it was like, you could sit there and offer whatever you want. It just felt very, very idiotic to me. Like it just didn't feel like it had enough value to it. Oh no, I thought I was going to do a pass myself. Luckily I got some yards. Yeah, you always find a way. You always find a way in any game I've played, any sports game, I've always found a way to get the guys I want. And I've always felt like, I also always felt like I was like cheating in a sense, you know, like I didn't feel like I was actually earning. Like even NBA 2K, I was trying to get Turkaloo and I was trying to rebuild my team and I was throwing all these crazy trades. And then when I finally cracked the code and they would accept it, I still feel like even with NBA 2K, because the logic felt pretty good. I still feel like I cheated the system. Like I'm trying to make my own fantasy team. That's why I like the idea. So there's two things. There's that, plus we don't really have salary caps in this game. So you don't really have a budgeting type of system where you have a financial, you know, picture to worry about or manage your funds in any way, right? We don't have those in this game, right? That's another reason. But the thing is that, come on, let's go. That spin move works, man. These guys are trying to kill me. They must have thought I didn't go out of bounds. The other thing about it is the so the cool thing about this system is things get, god damn it. So an NFL coach, let's see, NFL coach, your offers are preset.
Catch me if you can.
Oh, he caught that that wasn't even supposed to happen. You select the trade or compensation offer you want to give, and the AI will accept or reject, and it's limited to how many you can make. You know, and it's one of those things where I would almost like, you know what I would like to happen maybe at some point, maybe Legend Bowl 2? Because here's what I was trying to say. I kind of like the surprise of things just randomly happening. You still have a choice. I've added in a lot more control. It used to just, remember guys, it used to just take whoever, like, it used to just want to just switch your player, and you couldn't even, like, you always had to give up your worst player. You couldn't even select, yes, thank you. And he got his helmet knocked off, but thank you. So if you do get the trade, you're risking your team all being upset and lose. So you really would have to think, yeah, that's the downside to it. You bring on a good player, you take on their salary, but you're also taking on their morale. But I think players also leave because they're unhappy with the team. So they may have a good morale, right? Isn't that part of it too? You don't always get the bad, like the unhappy player, right? In Player Wire. And we also have free agency. Free agency is different. Right. So, and that's another thing that I was trying to say. So it used to be where you couldn't even control which player you would let go from your team and you would trade. Now you have the ability to do that. Free agency, I believe, happens based off of, you know, just people's contracts, right? So like, and then like you get offered people based on how good or bad your team is. I think you get offered people based on your salary. And if you have a low salary team, we try to balance things out and we throw the lower salary teams more chances of getting a quality player. Let's go. Thank you. I am trying to play this game too. So keep that in mind. I am trying to do it. SWAT. That's the first time I think I've seen that in a long time. Wow. They came in like animals. That was pretty cool. I think it's a good system because, like I said, for all those reasons, you know, you don't have... This is broken here. Look at this. Oh, I can't even see what's going on here. And I know people have been saying this, like there's something broken with SWATs. I'm going to have to figure this out. Let's just call a timeout. Whenever there's a blocked kick, yeah, but camera bug, but look at Washington. Look where Washington is. Like, why? Where am I kicking from? Let's see what happens here. He's probably going to run all the way to the ball. Look at this. So the line of scrimmage is broken. That's what's broken there. They have the line of scrimmage set to where I think I recovered the ball. That's funny. So there's an issue with blocked kicks and the other team scoring a touchdown. I know that that's an open issue. And because block kicks are so rare, like that's like the first time I think I've ever seen one that you really won't see it, but there's a bug I got to look at because now I thought it was just when you score a touchdown. I didn't think it was also related to every block. Yeah, that's not cool. I'm going to have to work on that. Those are one of those annoying type of bugs that I have to, like, what I've been doing lately is I've been putting code in the game to instantly, like, simulate that, to make it to where, it can happen like every time, right? So without having to sit here and hope and play 5 million times for it to happen, right? Oh, I wanted to user tackle him. I did not want to let the computer do that. So I need to look at that issue. But I have like recently I have gotten smarter with the way I do it, and I'm trying to like make it. I'm trying to make it more. Trying to make it easier to reproduce. Anytime the ball gets killed on a play that initiates a change of possession, there can be a glitch. The ball gets killed. Fumbles work, right? Interceptions work. So what do you mean by killed? I don't know how I caught that. Come on, guys, you got to block. I'm going to try to get his fatigue up. Oh. I almost want to go for this. I think I'm going to go for this, guys. I know it's pretty crazy here, but let's just see what we can do. Thank you. Oh, yeah. I know. Old toss. So the whole thing with the trades, going back to that,
Hey, run.
come on, man.
Good hit.
I like the idea. It's gonna be 2-minute warning. I like the idea of. I think it would be cool. What I think would be cool is if we end up having like assistant coaches and things like that. It would be cool to that was a nice run. It would be cool to like set what you're trying to improve on your team. Like I'm trying to improve my running game. Or I'm trying to what's your priority? Your safeties, your cornerbacks, your pass defense, your run defense. Like pick areas that you're trying to improve. Oh my God. Pick areas that you're trying to improve. Turnover. Oh shoot. What? I thought I got that. Oh, he got it. Jeez. That was crazy. Like pick an area that you're trying to improve your team, and maybe you might get more of those kind of offers. Like I like something like that, and maybe you only have so many choices, right? Okay, whatever. Like you have so many points and you can say, okay, I'll spend these kind of points on this and that, like whatever your priority is, whatever area, you know, you're trying to. Well, I must have called a timeout earlier because I only had 2 timeouts left. Whatever area you're trying to improve your team, then you can do that. You can spend your points, and there's some strategy to it. And then maybe like you get some of those offers based on how good your coaches can find trades for you using those points or something, right? Like there's some component there. I just don't, what I don't like is you having full control to sit there and manipulate. And I knew it. I knew he was going to get out of there. Those blocks were just holding up. I'm going to just let him score because maybe I might get a chance to score and then do an onside conversion, but they're killing us. Yeah, exactly. Like you're spending points, and then those points based on the coaches that you've hired, right, that you've acquired. Some coaches may have a certain skill, or maybe they have a certain ranking, certain skill attribute that gets better trades for you, whatever it might be. I just want some strategy behind it. I don't want it to just be let's go. I don't want it to just be the same old manipulate, get what you want, and now you feel like you really didn't do anything to earn it. I don't like that. And you know what? And you know what's crazy is like I've been playing NBA 2K. What I'm trying to say is that for some reason, man, indies are expected, because they have accessibility, because customers can access them, and also indie developers have the passion, right? They have the passion to and they actually care about the games, right? It's not just a monetary thing. They're not just a business. They actually want the game to be better. Jeez. So because of that, my point is that what I'm trying to get to is that it's so hard to talk and play at the same time. Hold on, let me finish this game and I'll share a few thoughts. It's not even dealing with, like, that guy's wide open. It's not even the fact that I'm dealing with it. It's more that it takes work, you know? Like, all this stuff takes work to do.
You got a call there.
Oh, they're telling me to QB spike. I'm not QB spiking. I'm good. My point is that I've noticed that, like, as a developer, there are things about AAA games that need to be fixed that aren't broken, and they don't care. Like, they make so much money. Oh, and they have so many sales that are gonna happen regardless if they fix the game or not. They focus on the top, you know, 5% of what's important to fix. Ah, look at that dude. Henkel, you son of a bitch. Henkel, man, that was a great interception. Look at that guy. It bounced off and he, like, jumped and grabbed it. That was kind of cool. This game's awesome. It really is. I mean, I'm losing and I can appreciate that. They should kneel the ball, victory formation here.
Play smart, don't give up nothing.
That's game time, guys. I'm gonna take the L. Well, yeah, they run it. They run the game as a business, but at the same time, they're making so much money. They don't have to worry about, like, I don't know. It's like, it's not that I worry. Like, for me, to be honest with you, for me, right? They have a guaranteed audience, right? I have more total yards than they do. My rushing yards, they had 123. Wow. Good stats by the AI. See, rushing is a lot better. A lot better. And they had a really good running back, but it's a lot better in here. Let's see who player of the game was. Has to be the running back. No. Linebacker. Six tackles, 4 tackles for losses. See, I don't get some of these player of the games. I'm surprised. 1 pass deflection. I don't know about that. That's curious. I mean, my quarterback, 10 fantasy points. Their quarterback did not do well. Oh, see, their yards were split up by 3 different guys. That's why. Mine weren't very good. Okay, so nobody really had a great game. I had 1 interception here. Gave him 7 points. This guy had 1 interception. Henkel. See, man, I would think interceptions would give more, because that interception was pretty damn key. I would think that interception should have given this guy some good stuff, but anyways. Yeah, tackle for losses, those are big ones. But no sacks. I would have imagined he'd have at least 1 sack. So there's something with player of the game I'm not loving. And I know that I changed the fantasy points to be offensive, or like the team that's winning, they get a bump. I think maybe offense might get a bump. I don't know. We made some changes for the sacks, but we made those changes for the end of the year awards, right? So but that's a little bit different than the MVP, because we go off of the fantasy points, right? Which is this stat up here on the right, top right. All right, well, let's end the game there. We took a L, and that's it for that week. So I think player wire is going to happen unless we're done with player wire. Okay, no, we're not. So let's see what happens here. Okay, good. I got out of it. Woo! scares me. Yeah, I replied to you, Derek. I started going down this rant, not rant, but I started going through the fact that trades, I never like the systems that are out. I don't like the system that's out for trades. I want something different. I want something with more strategy. If you guys, if you can think of something, let me know. But I don't like the way that you can manipulate trades and you can basically get what you want. I'm going to go ahead and save this before I forget. And yeah, so we're 5-3 right now. Player wire is cool, man. I love the player wire. I love the newspaper. It's pretty damn cool. Oh, I have money to buy stuff too, by the way. So I think I'd love to get some. I can't afford any of this stuff though. This is all going to give me more income. I would love to bump up some of my stuff here. Speed would be nice. Morale would be great. Stamina and speed. 3%. 3%. I'm going with stamina and speed. That's a good one. Oh no, I own this. I own it already. I can't afford any of those. I'll take, well, and I own this one too. I've already gotten all the speed. Maybe I'll just get more income. 5% increase to income. I don't know. I'm gonna wait. So what I was trying to say, I already saved, so we're good. What I was trying to say was, like, here's the thing. So, because, like, we're talking about, like, we were just talking about the pump block issue or the field goal blocks, and, like, that's rarely going to happen. A AAA company may not even worry about that. I don't even know. But because the thing that happens with indie developers, we care about our games. Like we love our games. We didn't do this based off of just money, right? We did it. You do it more because you love it. Like you love the game. You have a passion for what you're doing. And because you have that kind of like that, not weakness, but you have that component in you or whatever that that soft spot in you, right? That allows scope creep to happen, allows the game to get bigger. You hear feedback from people, you want to change things, you see things broken, you want to fix them. A lot of games that come out AAA, man, they're broken. A lot of them are broken. I mean, obviously we all know that Madden has a lot of issues, but games are broken. And then I guess what people need to understand is that, like, if the game gets supported by a ton of people, like if I'm making AAA money, I will actually fix things because I care about the game, right? Like that's how I feel. But I might get so big where, and it'd be a good problem to have. You get so big where you tend to worry about paying. You have costs, right? You have shareholders that need to be paid, and so your mindset and your priorities shift from making this great quality product to having all these other components that you have to check off, right? That you have to actually focus on. And when you're running a business, the priority is not quality. The priority is revenue, right? Profit. And so you have to kind of think about that, which is, like you say, a double-edged sword. And so, when I think about things like trades, everything that's gone into this game has gone into this game out of pure love for the game. And I've added franchise in. I wasn't going to add franchise. The the guys over at Metalhead who made Super Mega Baseball, they didn't have franchise mode their first go around. And they worked on that game for 7 years as two developers. And I don't know if they had people they contracted out to. I know they did actually. But 7 years they funded that project and they didn't have franchise mode. So I've added way, way more than I probably should have added. I spent way more time in the game than I should have spent. But I'm also of the opinion that you have to make, I believe this, you have to make a quality, full, polished product. You have to. If you don't do that, now your chances for success diminish dramatically. And the chances of you being successful at any rate that's going to be able to sustain your business and give you a future are really low, right? And for me, I think this game has enough features in it. It's got enough quality in it. I'm continuing to fix bugs. We're porting the game over. You guys know the way I feel about it. The only problem with this is that it's taken forever for me to actually see how it's going to perform. And that's why I'm so excited about the consoles. And I'm excited not because I think I'm going to do great. It'd be great if I did, but it would warrant all the work and justify all the sacrifice and the work that it's taken to get here. But it really comes down to, for me, it's about getting an answer, right? Finally getting a result and seeing what all this hard work has resulted in. And if it's resulted in something great, awesome. I'll keep rolling hard, full time. I'll grow the studio. Maybe the game can get sold to 2K one day. I don't know. There's opportunities, right? But business opportunities. But I still look at the game from a fan perspective, from a customer perspective, and I want this game to be great. And I enjoy the game myself. I like playing the game. And I'm a fan of football games, and we don't have football options. We have one option. That's a legitimate option. And hopefully that changes. But in the meantime, you guys know what I'm doing here. What's going on, Joey D? And by the way, if you guys haven't checked out that tweet, check out that tweet I did. If you guys want a free copy of the game, if you know anybody that you want to gift it to, I'm pushing out keys to whoever is part of that giveaway. And if you want to give them to somebody and you already have the game, great. Also, they're going to be Steam copies. So make sure you check out my Twitter channel and get on there and do whatever it takes to get into the contest. But yeah, whatever. So it's one of those things where the trades, the main reason why I didn't add them is just because of the fact that they're just not. Yeah, I saw that, Joey. Thanks, man. I've added everything I can into this game, and we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm excited to see, but it's just crazy to me that like AAA companies, they don't have a way to get support, to change things that are broken in the game. And you see some things, you're like, man, why do they do it like that? Or what would it take? And you just don't have access to them. You can't get a hold of the developers. And so I think indies are very special in that way, man. And I appreciate, and that's why everybody here, like, if you don't support indies, you should, because not only are they probably not making enough money to survive, but they're also like super accessible and they want their game to be great. And if you like a guy's game, or you want to support, man, that's the way to support people for sure. If they're making a product that you believe in, man, they could use whatever help, because they're doing a lot. I love indies too. I really do. Yeah. And I just, that's why I'm excited about the whole release, because I don't know, like, I think the game's really, really nice. It's polished, and that's where I keep saying, if I were to work on a second game right now, I know that I'm starting from scratch, and I have to go and start putting in features and and things that are going to take me years. I'm just one person. It's going to take me years for it to become anything worthwhile. Like, I went for a walk today with my dog, and I was thinking on the way back, I'm like, man, I would love to make a space game. And then I say to myself, what if I had a way to, like, for space games, right? A lot of it, you're just flying in the void. You know, you're flying in the solar system that you're in, or whatever system you're in, and you're just flying around. It feels so boring, like you're just driving a car around, right? And I say to myself, what if you cut all that and you had like this like top-down chess type of game, or like a 2.5 perspective or whatever, like where you have that diagonal view and you can kind of like an isometric view, and you had like a grid and you had like your spaceship, and it was almost like a chess game with strategy, and you took out all of the extra like real world simulation type of aspects where you're just flying around, which I think is cool too. But I think of like little games where, what if I could make a small game that had a good enough idea that I could complete a game and make enough return on that game to support the studio and to make the game better. And I just always end up saying, like, who's going to care about just such a small game? Like, you know, is it going to make enough money to warrant the work? And that's the big question mark that you just never know until you do it. And for a game like Legend Bowl, I just feel like I put in so much quality into the game that I think it's got a chance. But anyways, I wanted to do a stream today. It's Monday. Happy Halloween to everybody. Hope you guys are safe out there. If you have kids and you're going to go have some trick-or-treating fun, watch out for the candy. They say there's some things going on with candy out there. And I hope the stream quality was good. I don't know. It seems to be holding up. It's so weird. I set the setting to some crazy, I think it's like 10,000 KBS, and it's seems to be running at that right now. So I have the bandwidth for it. I have the speeds for it. The problem is not the speed, it's maintaining the speed. And that's something that I have to deal with where I'm at. But we lost our game. Next week, let's see who we play next week. We are playing Cleveland. The Copperheads are 2-6, so they're not very good. That's who we're going to play next time. We're still in first place in the Atlantic Division, so we're doing well. We're 5-3. I got it on Superstar mode now. It was a much more competitive game. I played against a pretty good team. Washington's 6-3 now, but I think I can beat them. I think I could beat the team. So it's good. It's good. But yeah, check out that tweet, guys. If you guys want to, I know you guys are always on here. A lot of you guys in here, and that's another thing that I hope, and that's what I'm hoping with the whole release, is that we need to get more eyes on this game. 99% of whoever I tweet out to, whoever I market to, are people that already know about the game, right? What's hard is that next step of getting more, newer customers, right? New people to the game, and people that are outside of my circle. And a lot of times it's going to involve investing in marketing, investing in some type of outreach that you're doing to just attract new customers, right? Most people, I played golf last week, and I asked these young college guys I was playing with, I'm like, hey, you guys play video games? They're like, yeah. I'm like, have you ever heard of Legend Bowl? And they're like, no. And they're PC gamers. They're like, no. And I said, well, if you play football, I'm like, you play Madden? They're like, yeah. I'm like, go check out Legend Bowl. And I told them about my game, and I gave them, some background on it. And the bottom line that I've realized, and I knew this before, but it's like, if you can make the best game ever, game of the year, but nobody knows about it. Nobody's going to know about it unless you have some kind of connection, or you get lucky finding some reviewer or some big news outlet, whatever. You are not going to be known. And even though my game did get lucky, I was on Angry Joe, I was on a few big time social media guys, and influencers or whatever, and the game. And I think the thing is, the game is only on PC, right? So you make a sports game, it's only on PC. That's not the crowd that you're kind of targeting, right? So I think, and I hope that when we get out to consoles, I'm going to be reaching out to everybody I know. And I hope that Angry Joe can do something. I'll send them some hats. I'll send them whatever I can send them to get them to help promote my game. I'll send them some keys, do some giveaways. One thing I noticed about like the PGA Tour 2K23, they did a lot of giveaways. I mean, they were giving away left and right. They sent care packages to people, like swag and all that stuff. And I can't do what a AAA company can do, but I definitely need to spread the word and get people excited about the game, and hope that, you know, people can actually, you know, get to it. So that's basically my little business spiel here, but we're getting closer. So keep an eye out, guys. In the meantime, we're fixing any major bugs that are happening to continuously improve the product. This game is like 3 games in one, 3 iterations in one. And I'm hoping that we can make a big enough splash when we get out to move the needle and get this game rolling. So I'm going to end the stream now, guys. So, thanks for coming through and checking me out. And I have been reading your comments, and, I appreciate every one of you guys. So, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Later.